Florida Senator Bill Nelson is in the fight of his life against Republican Governor Rick Scott. On this final day ahead of the midterm election, he's sticking to an old school method of campaigning, sign waving on street corners. That's a tradition that dates back to 1972. Our Washington Bureau reporter, Samantha-Jo was with the senator today as he waved to voters. So, Samantha-Jo, I'm curious, what was the reaction like from people?
Well, Sharon, the senator certainly got a lot more honks right here in Orlando than he did in Melbourne, a region that typically leans red.
All right.
From a street corner in Orlando to a median in Melbourne, you'll find three-term incumbent Senator Bill Nelson sticking with a 40-plus year tradition.
I'm the first one to have ever done it. Thank you.
All these years later, Florida's senior senator says he's perfected the art of sign holding.
I can turn each direction that the traffic is going.
And he's got all the tools he needs.
Got my telescoping boat pole that gets up high, and I don't have to hold.
Nelson's been doing this since 1972, and he's even wearing the same boots.
I'd go to every door, knocking on doors, and those boots that are kind of worn now.
The senator doesn't have any big rallies planned less than 24 hours until the polls open, like his opponent, Governor Rick Scott. But after crisscrossing the state for the last few weeks, he says he's already put in the hard work.
Of that group that will vote tomorrow, a lot of their minds already made up.
In a number of recent polls, Nelson is clinging to a slim lead against his Republican challenger, typically within the margin of error. The 76-year-old acknowledges this could be in part because of the excitement surrounding gubernatorial candidate Andrew Gillum.
Andrew and I have appeared together on a number of rallies, and he helps me and I help him.
And while the veteran Democrat has never faced an opponent quite like Rick Scott,
Thank you, sir.
he says he'll continue to campaign the way he believes works best.
Because they like to see a candidate coming out there with the people asking directly for their votes.
Now, the senator tells me that if things go his way tomorrow night, he'll be right back out here on Wednesday morning with a different sign, one that says thank you. For now, we're live in Orlando. Samantha-Jo, Spectrum News 13.